Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Topics After Dusk with Freedom Growers. I'm your girl D, and there is,
Lida.
yes. We are in the building. Let me make sure that we are coming across loud and clear. Okay, cool. Yes. All right. Y'all, it is Wealth and Health Wednesday. How are you doing? I know we um didn't make it to you guys on Monday or Tuesday. It's wild and crazy around here, y'all. It's the end of the semester for me, so we got that stuff going on, and I think Lida got a lot of stuff going on in her new position and stuff. Oh yes, we got some news
They
that you
got to
can
figure.
absolutely use
You got to
because
figure it
we
out.
haven't been
You got
on
to
since.
figure it out. hmm Thank you.
Huh?
I said we got to figure it out, D. We got to figure it out.
Yes. So you did Faith It Friday, and I think you were talking about how you got promoted during the pandemic,
Yes.
right? And then what happened last week? Tell the people before we get started with this content. Go ahead, girl.
I don't remember what happened last week,
What
D.
what do you do now on your day
I
job?
don't. That's right. I hadn't been moved into position, but now I
Say,
am the supervisor of receiving. So I am just so excited. I'll be like, this is crazy. And I listen, I just started in April of 2020. And so it has just been like one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. And this is not even like the ideal job for a woman. Like seriously, working, I know it's a lot of people that's working in the warehouse. But for me, I've always had desk jobs all a very long time. A very
Mhm.
long time. Probably since about let me see, desk jobs ever since I moved to Texas. I don't care. Call center. I've been sitting down on the phone, sitting down on the phone.
Right.
Can keep my nails done. Can get my hair did. Can get the sew-ins and honey, child. I barely can get haircuts, as you can see. But I am enjoying it. I like it because it's a way for me to actually work out without working out. Does that make sense?
Right.
Because I am lifting like boxes and I'm doing stuff. I'm walking around. I'm on my feet. I'm drinking water. So it's like putting me in a way to really start working on that body subconsciously. Right?
Right. Without
Subconscious
actually
work and it
doing
don't even know it.
right. You done trick the body.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I'm actually enjoying it because I'm a person that likes to learn. So for me to be in another position is giving me an opportunity to learn some more of like the back end of how things work. And stuff
Mhm.
is coming into the warehouse, getting to put it up and it's just a lot of moving parts. And most people just go to work and they do their thing, but why is it that you get to do your thing? What happened before you even were a piece of the puzzle? So I'm kind of like the before part in a sense. So it's
Mhm.
it's fun. I'm having a good time. I like what I do. I don't have to be around a lot of people. So that's always good. Yep, Mama May. I would have been in the same position had I not even took a leap of faith to quit.
Right.
Ooh, ain't that
Lead
a
right on to the house.
show did. Show did, baby. I said, I got to grow. I'm back on the nine to five, but I needed to make that move because like, we just don't know what's in it for us. We really
Mhm.
don't know what's in it for us. We know what we want to be in it for us, but we really don't know what's in it for us until we start walking.
Right.
hmm
That is so true. So true. So before we go any further, y'all know this Friday, one of the highlights of the week, we have another hitter for you. So let me share this screen and then we're going to get into our content for tonight. If you've had an opportunity, if you haven't had an opportunity to share this out, please make sure that you share this out. Let me find it. Hmm. Oh, it wants to be all. Hold on, I gotta do something else. It's open. You know, this thing is has a mind of its own sometimes. There we go. Now she was supposed to come on. Was it in It was in December,
It was December?
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Was it
because of
December?
the job that she has, she works for a nonprofit, and
Mm.
it was the holidays, so she couldn't come on that particular night. So we moved her out another month, and I messaged her and I said, "Hey, are you ready?" She was like, "Oh yes, it's going to be on." So we have Miss Eunice Jones will be in the building this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All
Friday
right.
night at 8. It is a date. She
Yes.
is an author. She has a podcast. She is a woman of God. I met her a couple of years ago through Facebook. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm excited to hear her story. So she will definitely grace the stage this Friday. So make sure that you come out, share this out, invite somebody on to hear about her faith walk. All right. So you been good. I don't know what my mouth was about to say. Hey, Shoshana,
Hey,
child.
Shoshana.
Considering, where did you go?
Where did I go? Okay, I'm back. Ooh, there we go. Me
Okay.
and this here nosy finger. Me and this nosy finger.
Considering, this is Wealth and Health Wednesday. Um, I don't know about you, Lida. I've been doing some new things as far as health is concerned. I know you have too, and so
Yeah.
we want to definitely
Th-
get into this content and share
mhm.
with you. I understand,
Absolutely.
Shoshana. It's just
Oh, as
7:30 on the West
usual.
Coast.
Mm-hmm.
On the West Coast.
So glad you could join us safely.
Absolutely.
All right.
Keyword
So
safely.
go ahead and get started with the intros. As you all know, or some of you may not know, my name is Alita Awe, and I am your number one results driven accountability strategist. I provide resources and support to show you how to redefine while rekindling your relationships with food and money by empowering you to regain control of your actions while creating a more financially fit, energized, and transformed you. I am the founder of Growth by Steps and the co founder of Freedom Growers with Miss D. And let her take it away so you can see why.
Hello, everybody. I am Darlene Anthony, your number one money mindset Maven. I believe every family deserves to let go of their conditioned traditions and build their unique legacy of health, wealth, and mindset. I am the founder of Purpose to Freedom and co-founder of Freedom Growers with Alita Our Way. And we are helping families to discover a growth mindset while building confidence one solution at a time. We are mentoring minds to appreciate critical thinking skills while building knowledge and confidence.
Yes, indeed. So, Wealth and Health Wednesday, y'all. So, I know we are mainly focused on getting that pocketbook together. And of course, our mission as the Freedom Growers, we are planting seeds and growing fruit for your mind, your body, and your pocketbook. So, on Wealth and Health Wednesday, we're going to hit kind of on the two and why it's important and how to stay on track. So I'm loving tonight's content. It'll be nice and sweet because we know y'all trying to get ready for y'all day in the morning. And we don't want to hold y'all up
Mm-hmm.
because we got a day to get to too.
Absolutely.
Yes. So when your health is absent, and you're trying to work on your wealth, if the health ain't there, your wealth that you gain is just really going to be useless. You're going to probably be putting it more on health care than what the wealth was meant to do, right? The wealth was supposed to give you that everyday vacation life, that, live with no limits. But having bad health is a limit, even though you might have money. So if you want to live wealthy, you got to make sure that health is in order to support your new habits. Because trust me, there's going to be some new habits coming, honey, when that pocketbook gets a little bit more in order, right? Of course,
Mm-hmm.
you've worked hard and you deserve to play harder, okay? And so, of course, as we're working on getting on the right side of money, that investor mindset, that investor wealthpreneur, they are making money in their sleep and waking up at 12 p.m. with a nice cha-ching to say, hey, I'm going to go do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to take so-and-so with me because they need some, love and attention in that area too. But I can't do nothing for nobody if all I'm worrying about at the end of the middle of the week is checking into a doctor. Do I gotta
Mm.
take my metformin this morning? I'm checking my blood pressure every time I turn around. Oh, I don't know how much content is. I'm just worried about all the wrong things, and I'm not able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I put in some hard work to get this pocketbook in order, and I ain't enjoying none of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to make sure that we are definitely putting a strong emphasis on your health because you're a part of that process as it relates to your wealth.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hmm. All
Agree.
right. So
I have nothing to
you're
add.
like,
Not yet.
okay, cool. I just want to make sure I put the little pause. Okay. So let's get into the deets. Let's get into the deets. So let's figure out the way that we can do this sufficiently, right? You want to
Oh, my mama
have,
said, get off her toes.
we ain't on them yet, Mama May. This is light. This is light, Mama D. Mama May. This is light. This is light. We're gonna leave with at least half a toe. At least.
Yeah, we gonna take 2 minutes like we did the other night.
Not too many. So you want to make sure that you are assessing your health and wealth annually. And for the most part, a lot of people's initial goals at the beginning of the year are those two. We see a lot of people working out now, and it really gets intense at the first part of the year. And then
Mm-hmm.
somehow or another, we just get laxy daisy and we have to do it all over again. So sometimes assessing our health is, am I staying on track from my goal from the previous year? Do I need to increase or am I just right on track? Right. And
Mm-hmm.
when you're assessing your wealth annually, okay, well, here was my financial goal. Did I meet, exceed, or just bust that thing wide open?
Right.
And so it's important to actually take in account of what you've done for the whole year so that you'll know where you're going to now. Are you starting over now from the same thing you started over with last year? That's not an assessment. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing to compare. I'm where I was last year today. There's nothing to compare. So assessment means I have something to assess. I have something that I can look back on and I've done this much. So here's where I am now. What's that assessment?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I know back in September I had some blood work done because I needed to know what was going on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And
I that.
just all jacked up, numbers just all every which way. And I had it done, I think 6 weeks later. My vitamin D was up. My cholesterol was down 30 whole points. Um, my glucose was kind of iffy. And I know why, because I had like cinnamon rolls that weekend. I think we had some donuts. So it also let me know that what I should not have, that my body does not agree with. And I don't want to supplement myself to death uh, to supplement away the bad eating. Just stop eating the things that your body really should not have. And what I know for sure is sugar and carbs that turn into sugar is not best. So that's an assessment, because I was able to start eliminating some things to say, okay, I really feel good, or ooh, I don't really need this, I don't need that, and then start adding those things back to see how my body responds to it. You really have to do stuff like that.
And
And
then
I
another
think
way you
I'm
self
but we're
another
gonna work through it.
Okay, we kind of got a little pause on my end from you, but I don't know. So I, you know how you kind of did the assessment of the test, and so like a self assessment, you could gauge like, are you being accountable? Am I being accountable when I get in situations where I know I wasn't eating this before when I was more focused? Am I eating the things that I shouldn't be eating now that I'm not very intentional? Where is your level of accountability? That's an assessment that
Mhm,
you can make, give yourself. Where is my self-discipline as it relates to my money and my health? Am I
mhm,
really being intentional with this process? And that's just some other ways you can be working on that mindset, assessing that mind as relates to your health and wealth. Holding
mhm,
yourself accountable. The tests are great. So when you get the test and you go gung ho, you're doing good, and then you get to a level where I got this. I think I got this, and then you finally start declining. Oh, wait a minute, what happened?
mhm,
Did I get too comfortable with a result? A result? Did I get too
mhm.
comfortable there? So sometimes we have to kind of do those self assessments as well, not just looking at what I can do to improve. What can I do so that I don't decline, or so that I don't decline to the point where I'm back where I started at the beginning of the following year.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's that, what can I do to be better?
Yes.
And since most of us are on Facebook, Facebook will let you know where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Is your goal the same? Are you still striving for that
Yes.
particular goal?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And in some instances, yes, I know I'm still striving. I've been there, then I was not there. Then I
Me
went
too.
there, and then I left there. So the goal is to not do it so quickly. Not
Mhm.
focus so
Mhm.
much on a number. I do want to look a certain way.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
sometimes we get stuck on that number, and depending on what you're
Mhm.
doing, that number is going to fluctuate. But what is your
Exactly.
body doing as a result
Mhm.
of what it is that you're taking care of, as far as your health is concerned? What about that
Mhm.
wealth? Have you said, oh, I'm gonna have da 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 da. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna pay off this, that, and the third, and you've accumulated more bills
Mm.
or accumulated
Yeah.
more debt than what
Mhm.
you actually intended.
Mhm.
You have to assess. It says we say annually, but really,
Right.
I have to break that down to monthly.
Mhm.
What are
Mhm.
we doing? Okay, we have an annual goal, then we break it down to quarterly, then what we're
Mhm.
gonna
Yeah.
do monthly, what we're gonna do weekly, and
Mhm.
then daily. And sometimes you just
Mhm.
just gotta go meal by meal, bill by bill, payment by payment to reach the goal that you intended.
I like that. Meal by meal, bill by bill. Payment by payment. I like that. I like it. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So number two, listen to the right advice. All right. And oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I thought she put that right in all caps because I would have put right in all
I
caps.
started
Yeah.
to. I started to.
Girl, look, the, that synergy is just so lovely. Yes, honey. Because I was like, baby, when I wrote it down, I put right underlined it. You know, we can't do all that on
Look
here.
at me coming
Butter
just
up.
in time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a click. It's a click. Listen to the right advice, right? Listen to the advice that you can do. All the advice that works for someone may not work in your current situation. It may not fit in
Absolutely.
your schedule. It may not fit in your lifestyle. It may not even fit in your budget. So you got to listen to the right advice. You got to figure out what it is that I can, or who it is I can listen to. Where can I go and gather information? What groups can I get in? What free group? There's so many free groups on social media that are going to cater to your goals in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And it's nothing like being in an atmosphere of people who don't know you, all working towards one goal, not able to judge you. They don't care nothing. All the thing they care about is, where are you? Can we help you? Is my post helping you? Being able to engage with people on the same level that you're going in is absolutely phenomenal. And you know, I like those really big groups because you just don't never know what you're going to get, but you're going to get something that you need, whether it be a small push or a big push. But they're there in the same situations that you are in or have been in. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, they started that group based on someone that had already been where all of them were or all of them are. And there's so many people out there that have the same problems as you, that have the same issue as you. And you just got to figure out, where is that atmosphere? That's the atmosphere that I need to be in. So a lot of our journeys, both Dee and myself, we only share them in our atmosphere, which is our tribe, Growth to Freedom. We only share certain things. I'm only going in detail of my journey in the tribe. I'm not sharing a bunch of detail on my Facebook page. You know, and that's just not what I want to do. We wanted to make an atmosphere where people can be comfortable to post, to comment about their journeys. They can ask the questions that they may not be able to ask. You know, we can alter things in that group. We can make the group suitable to them. So it's like, if you're already following us and you're already understanding what our purpose is, what our mission is, and that is correlating with your goals, with your intentions as it relates to your health and wealth, then that's the atmosphere that you need to get in. Straight up, real talk. Yes, a plug for the Growth to Freedom movement all day long. Yes, indeed. So it's listening to the right advice. Finding people that talk like you sometimes might help you. Finding people that don't talk like you might also help you. So you just got to figure out what it is that you can gravitate to, that's going to keep you moving, that's going to keep you focused, that's going to keep you wanting to yield those results for yourself. Because just listening to people that you really don't relate with, but you like, you know, their results, but you can't really grasp the journey, it's not going to do you any good. So you got to listen to the right advice and stick to it.
Right. And find those people, and I know you mentioned this, that are where you're trying to go. They've been where you are, and they are now where you're trying to go. So they may have some inside scoop to say, hey, there's a bear trap coming ahead. There's going to be something that might get you. If you're doing this, there's something that might get you. So how about you try X, Y, and Z? I've been there. I know. And those are going to be key. They're going to be so important and so vital to your journey because they know all the traps. They know, they may not know all the traps, but they know a lot of them that's going to almost get you into trouble and help you to get out of them, to overcome those moments where you're like, oh, this is too much. I don't want to do this anymore. And they can motivate you and encourage you to continue the journey and say, okay, you messed up today. Hey, we all mess up. So let's start. Get back on that horse, get back in that boat, and just keep on going. Because it's not about this one moment in time. It's a marathon. You know, sprint is like and it's over. But the marathon, you're like, oh, okay. I might stumble. I might even fall. I might even get the wind knocked out of me. But I'm trying to get to a certain place. And you just keep on going, keep on trucking until you reach the goal, the journey, the destination that you're trying to get to. Listen to the right advice. Surround yourself with people that's been where you are, been where you are, and is where you're trying to go. That's with health
That's
and wealth.
exactly. Exactly. All right, y'all. So, number three, and this is definitely the most critical, take action based on the advice you received. Most critical, take action.
Ah, I just saw Karen's comment.
What she
You
say?
mean I shouldn't get my financial advice from broke people? Not just broke physically, but broke mentally as well,
Exactly.
because they're only operating from a space of what they know
Mm-hmm. Or what they've been taught to know.
and or what they've been taught, those conditioned
Mm-hmm.
traditions, right?
Mm-hmm. And they think
And
they
the goal
doing
here
something.
critical is to get you out of those tradition
Right.
conditions.
Right. They just still on that put your money under the mattress sugar. You know, I've been doing that for years. And
Hmm.
I've been doing fine. But yeah, this
Or
here,
have
y'all.
you
Y'all
sitting in a
are
bank
this. Yeah.
not doing
Yeah.
anything?
Exactly. 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 So it's okay to
Hmm.
take the advice, but it's not okay not to do anything with it. So that's why this
Right.
is the most critical. Take action on the advice you received. See if it fits
Absolutely.
what you're trying to do. And see if it's something that maybe after you get going, hey, guess what? You showed me how to do this, but I figured out a way to do it with this.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we don't take the advice that we receive because it seems like I'm not going to be able to do that. That seems so easy for them, but I don't see where that's going to be easy for me. What had you even tried?
Right.
Did you even take one step towards that advice?
And how often did you do that thing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You tried it one time, it's like, nah, it ain't working. But no,
Yeah.
it's
You just
not
kept
gonna
setting
always
up
work right away.
mental roadblocks and didn't take no action.
None. Ah, this didn't work.
It didn't work and
Are
you
you
tried it.
consistent?
Yes. And I like that about for the health because a lot of people see the results and oh, okay, well, as soon as I start taking this or as soon as I start this diet, I'm gonna see results when I wake up in the morning. No. For one thing, your body has to be put in a state of shock. So it ain't gonna
Like,
feel nothing when you just teasing it every now and then. Oh, I'm gonna do all right today and not all right. Your body ain't gonna respond to that. Your body already know you. Your body knows your triggers. Your body knows your taste buds. So your body has to be retrained to get in
Mm-hmm.
order with what it is that you're trying to do. So you got to tell your body, okay, I'm finna do this. I'm finna eat this. It's gonna be a little nasty at first, body, but we gonna be all right. We're gonna gravitate to this taste. We're gonna figure out a way to make it taste good
Right.
and be good to us at the same time. Yes.
Mm-hmm. When you just said that made me think about something that Dr. Spiller said. I think Karen and I listened to this particular live. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about R. Kelly. I know, go with me.
I'm
He
going. I'm
said
listening.
maybe
But I'm
maybe R. Kelly has something right because when we are out of alignment, we do some crazy things. It's three things: our mind, our body, and our spirit. They all have to be in line for anything to take place. And so when R. Kelly says, my mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. What are some things that your body is saying yes to, but your mind is like, I can't do that? As it relates to health and wealth. We ain't talking about nothing else. That's not our lane, right?
exactly. That ain't our lane.
That you know your mind is saying no more sweets, but your body is craving those sweets. Your mind is saying no more shoes or furniture, whatever it is, but your body is like, ooh, I like the way my foot looks in this shoe. I like the way it, whatever. Or I like how this feels. Your mind is saying no, but your body is saying yes. Your spirit is like, mm-mm. Your mind and your spirit are aligned, but your body, if your body is out of alignment, it ain't gonna work. Once you get
Mm-mm.
all three of those into alignment,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you know that you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah. And D, that brought us
Mind,
back to the
body, and
live we
spirit.
did about the messy
Say that again.
flesh. I said that brought me back to the live we did the other day about the messy flesh.
Mm-hmm.
It just keep us in the mess every
Flesh,
time. Woo.
that flesh, that body gets you. Ouch! And thank you for telling
Mm-hmm.
the whole truth. Must take action. You're welcome,
You
Miss
got
Karen.
to. Yes, indeed. You
Yeah.
got to. You got to. It's the most critical portion of the process. And
Because you can
Dr.
get
O
all the information. What to say?
and like you were saying, Dr. Owens had that live on the other morning, and he was talking about how we are built for this. You are built for your survival, whatever that is. And so, and he was making reference to how people was like, well, if I was born in the 1950s, or if I was coming up in Martin Luther King's era, or whoever's era, I wouldn't have made it. You're right. You wouldn't have made it. That's why you're not
Right.
there.
You weren't made for that time.
You here right now with all the technology, all the access, because the Lord knew who He created. And He made you for such a time as this. He
A time
made
as
you to
this.
be your odds. These are your odds. They ain't nobody else's odds. So He created you to beat your own odds. Yes. To beat your own odds, to just keep plummeting over those mental roadblocks. Every time one
Mm-hmm.
come up, I'm coming with a karate kick, knocking it down.
You gotta get out of here.
You got to do something. You got to debo that thing, y'all. You got to debo it. And it's a constant battle. It is a constant battle, and I am just again reliving that. and just understanding it all every day that I wake up. It is a constant everyday.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes,
So Shauna,
exactly.
you always,
It, and that's that subconscious. That's that
mm-hmm.
subconscious trying to get.
Girl,
That
you
ain't
know
the
what we
spirit.
like
Yes,
because you
Chad.
feel the body, when the body is like, I feel good, but your mind is like,
Yeah,
look, we been eating this, we gonna keep on eating this. I feel you on that, Shoshana. I feel you on that. And yes,
and
I
that is true.
totally agree with that. Yeah. Because your
And
body
that
will let
is
you know too. Your body will do some things. It'll plug up when you eat the wrong things, or it will flow freely when you eat the right things.
absolutely.
Mhm. Karen said, girl,
So
when he said that, I thank God I wasn't in slavery era.
yeah, I thank God He made me for a time as this. Whatever I was
Mhm.
born, that time, that's when I needed to come. And I ain't know nothing was going on. I was dumb. Thank you, Jesus.
You learn, hear about it. I'd rather hear about it than experience it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather be like, Lord, I'm so, oh Lord, I'm man, you did that.
Thank
I'm okay giving somebody they props on their story. I
you.
don't
Mhm.
need to be a part of it if I'm not supposed to be a part of it.
Right. And I'm sure 50
Learn
years or
from
so
it.
from
I
now, people are going to say the same
yeah,
thing about us. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't born during their time. Oh, Lord.
exactly. Yeah, they gonna say it.
Mhm.
Y'all did that. Y'all used
What?
to say that. Uh-huh. It's gonna
Mhm.
be somebody glad that they ain't in the 20th century.
Right.
They'll be glad in the 2000 era. They're gonna be glad they ain't here,
Okay.
baby. So all we can do is work on getting better every single day, doing something, um, with our health and our wealth every single day. And like
Mhm.
today, health is wealth. It's so critical that you are taking care of yourself, taking care of yourself first, because the money, it ain't gonna do you no good, if you really can't enjoy the fruits of your labor. You
Yeah.
want to be a giver, true enough, but you want to be a doer as well. You don't want to just be giving because I'm not well enough to do. I want to be the doer and the giver.
Mhm.
I want to be on both ends of that money train, both of them, both of them.
Mhm. So, the connection is really deep. You can accumulate the wealth, but if your health is not in line, what happens? You may not even be here to enjoy it with your family. Um, so make sure you get your health right. One of the things that my husband and I are doing is wow. We are exercising in a sauna, 125 degrees, anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. We're doing bicycle resistance bands, isometric poses. What else have we done? Hmm. I think those are the ones we've done, and there's some other ones that we're gonna try. It's something else. We sweat like fools, like they just pouring water on us. But it helps to detox, and so we shall see um, what happens, how things are changing as a result of this whole sauna stuff. So
I am excited. Y'all doing it up. Team Anthony, honey, all the way.
okay, we don't mind trying something new and see if
Uh-huh.
it works for us. So it seems to be going pretty good. My range of motion is increasing.
All
I
right,
can touch
girl.
my toes. I wasn't touching my toes no more.
We got to go. We got to go, baby. We be on the wrong line. Good evening.
Good evening. But y'all know what Freedom World is all about. If you guys are ready to get on the right side of money, we are always here for you. Send us a message in the chat, or if you don't want nobody to see your business, send us a private message, and we both get those. So
Mhm.
we're open, we're ready to help you get to the right side of money. Y'all know we partner. Our success partner is I Am Mastery, and phenomenal academy that will teach you the basics of getting on the right side of money and staying on the right side of money. But with that comes some phenomenal mentorship,
The
phenomenal mentorship,
advice. The right advice.
the right advice. Get with the right people. Pastors, we've mentioned Dr. O. He's a pastor at his church. We have models, we have flight attendants, many pastors, actually, financial advisors that are a part of our team, nurses, doctors, you name it. We have ex cons, teachers. The Bible says, whoever will, let them come. And that's exactly how many are in the whosoever.
I like
In
when you
the
say, none of those fit you, you fit you.
you.
So
Absolutely.
come
So come on.
on.
Come on. It's time. It is time.
Yes, it
So,
is.
and it is
He
time
is
for us to
live.
go.
Mm-hmm.
He is live. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's our cue. Every time we say we're not gonna be on here long, we be on here long.
It don't feel long. It don't. It really
It don't
don't.
feel long. I'm like, how in the world?
We can't rush it. We just can't rush it.
No. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate your time and attention. We thank you for coming on and sharing and engaging in the conversation. And we will see you guys next time. Same bad time, same bad channel.
After
After
dusk.
dusk.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, y'all.
All right. See you in class D.
All right.